Probably not the kind of sounds that you expected to hear at the beginning of this video, but coming from the city life, the sounds gave me a very different feeling as I got to one of the most remote parts of this country. It opened me up to a whole different culture, a culture that I had never experienced, a culture that I'd never known existed, and actually felt like I was in a very different country and I was actually still in Kenya. So I had just come back from a work trip in Mombasa, and I got a call from one of my friends asking me if I was available the following week to go and do a shoot in Siaya, in Fangano, and Bondo, an area that I had never visited. And at first I was just like, I'm not sure if I will have the energy to go and do the shoot because I was extremely tired. But well, the following week on a Monday morning at 5 a.m, we started our journey to Siaya and Bondo and Fangano. This trip exposed me to very different things, very new things that I got to learn through the trip, and even as we were staying there and shooting a documentary. And I'll just share some of the things that I got to learn through the trip. First thing, we had to use water transport to get to Mfangano. Mfangano is an island. So as we were getting close to one of the shores of Lake Victoria, I kept hearing a term and I kept wondering, what is this that people are talking about? And everyone was just saying water bus, water bus, water bus, water bus, water bus. And I kept wondering, why is everyone talking about water bus? And actually when we got to the shores of Lake Victoria and I saw a water bus approaching, I was just like, okay, now I see what people are talking about. Let's just say in my own language, a water bus is just a bigger speedboat. A speedboat that can host maybe up to 100 people or even more than 100 people. I think it's fast, slightly faster than a ferry. A ferry, let's say, is big and can carry buses, trucks, vehicles. But a water bus majorly carries people and, let's say, bicycles and motorcycles. The other thing is about Lake Victoria. You know, most of the time we usually talk about Lake Victoria and say Lake Victoria is a large water body. But I had not actually discovered how big Lake Victoria is until we actually got there. And we got to the lake from one side, I think it's called Bondo or Bita. It's one of the areas that we were using. Lake Victoria is the second largest water body, freshwater body in the world. And it's actually the largest freshwater body in Africa. So that should actually tell you how big Lake Victoria is. And to cross from where we were to get to Mfangano, we actually paid something like 400. Because the first place where we were, I actually do not remember where we were, but it was some side of Bondo. We actually had to pay like 200 to get to Bita, and then from Bita to Mfangano we paid, I think, another 200. I think that's how I can remember it. The other thing is, I actually never came across any car in the island. As I got to research a bit, I discovered that the first car to ever get to the island was in 2007. I think so. Yeah, it was in 2007. And so also throughout the trip, I actually discovered that there's huge demand for fish. As we're going around, we got to one place that has a fish pond. Where we were, they were saying that they cannot meet the demand for fish, and most companies that have developed a fish pond in that area cannot meet the demand for fish. And so that's the small video about getting to know about Lake Victoria and Mfangano, where we were. And yeah, those were the few things that I got to learn when we were in Lake Victoria. Yeah, so we've gotten to the end of our video. If you like this video, it was just slightly an informative video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. And if you still haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the next video. So till next time, goodbye.